Well, the desert clouds are out in force this evening as we welcome you inside Chase Field here in Phoenix. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Braves have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Madison Bumgarner is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Behind 0-2 now. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. 77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. The 1-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder looking up, still going back. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. And good for him. Christian Pache has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He has 7 hits in 34 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 1 out, nobody on. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 15 long balls and 51 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Kelly. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Chase Field. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Mike Soroka gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy is a strikeout pitcher deluxe, has over 250 strikeouts on the season, and if he brings his A game, look for a lot of punch-outs in this game here.
So now into the box is Josh Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Pitch on the way. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop,
So stepping in is Geraldo Perdomo. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's the first pitch.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Next to stand in is Ketel Marte. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. And now the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They still trail 1-0. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Here now the 2-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll take a look at ball one. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's 0 for 4. Ozuna leads off second with nobody out. That evens it up 1-1. Looking at his career totals, Soler has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. It's 1-2. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Kelly. And he makes the throw to first. Soler is retired, and there's one away.
The catcher.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Travis d'Arnaud. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. Ill-advised swing that time. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. He's set. Here it comes. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mike Soroka, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Rojas makes the catch. The inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Atlanta leads it 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Cole Calhoun.
The right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Pache has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Payback.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next is Pavin Smith. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Ozuna. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Batting fifth.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Stepping in now, Seth Beer. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set with the 0-1. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
The 2-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. That'll bring up Josh Van Meter, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First pitch on its way. Men on third with 2 down. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Into the box, Carson Kelly. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Here it comes on 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Stepping in for the Braves, Christian Pache. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball he hit for the home run, that was one of those meatball ones. A cement mixer just kind of floated up there. I'm not so sure that they're going to go back to the breaking ball here. And if they do, better location is definitely needed.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
From the stretch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Pache on at first, nobody out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it. But luckily, it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Wow, as we watch this, I have to just shake my head. Looks like a good throw, but the first baseman just drops it. I guess that big glove isn't big enough, huh?
In now, Austin Riley. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. 1 run scores. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now 3-1.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. First and second here with nobody out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And it's fouled away. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Another try at 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Another one sent foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Now another 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Next to hit is Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And he falls behind 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And it's fouled away. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. 2-2 to Jorge Soler.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Fouled off. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. First pitch of the AB on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1. Fouled away. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. High in the air into shallow left center. In comes the left fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Now to the plate, Dansby Swanson, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they wind up with a couple of gift runs here on no hits as the runs were pretty much handed to them. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Braves on top 3-1. David Peralta will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Here's the pitch. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Soft grounder left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. So next to hit is Josh Rojas. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Geraldo.
Now to the plate, here is Geraldo Perdomo, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0 home. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Score holds. It's 3-1. Matt Peacock, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Soroka. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The batter will be Christian Pache, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there's out number 2. Next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Outside and a full count. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Man, they say good baseball is contagious, and so is bad baseball, apparently. 4 errors for them now. If they win this thing, it will definitely be despite their gloves.
Next, it'll be Freddie Freeman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta, and it's still 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder, Ketel Marte.
The center fielder, Ketel Marte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pache is there, 2 gone. Stepping in once again is Haven Smith, who came around to score last time after reaching on an error. Now the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. One run, just one hit, and 4 errors for these guys so far. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in will be Austin Riley. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Austin Riley.
First offering. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2, and a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna, fouled away. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with 1 away now. Next, it'll be Jorge Soler. No hits to this point. First pitch to the AB on its way as he grounds one briskly to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Up next, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Travis d'Arnaud.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Popped up. Smith in foul ground, and that will end the inning. Braves strand 1, and the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, here is Seth Beer. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Three and 1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try it again. 3-2. Very weakly on the ground.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna on the run, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Seth Beer sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. So next to bat will be Josh Van Meter. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 3 errors for these guys so far tonight. Left side, reined in. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. At the plate now is Carson Kelly. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Slow little grounder left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They still trail it here 3-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Noah Ramirez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And now the first pitch. 2-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ramirez is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
To the plate now, Mike Soroka. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Next up is Christian Pache. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 0-1 pitch. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And the 2-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering, and he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
From the stretch, Ozzie Albies stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Calhoun at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, and it's still 3-1. Jake McCarthy is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. First offering on its way. McCarthy has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And that's the first out. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Josh Rojas. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Soler on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in next, Geraldo Perdomo. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Diamondbacks down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Roberto Ozuna is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, Austin Riley. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Now here it comes. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he lays off for ball one. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Here comes the 1-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Ketel Marte.
First pitch on the way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Trying to strike him out for the third time.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
So now to the plate, Cole Calhoun, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind 0-2 now. Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
That brings up Pavin Smith as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
0-2, here it is. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Jordan Weems has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping up is Jorge Soler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Jorge Soler.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 pitch on its way. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Has a look, now the pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fastball called for strike 2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Dansby Swanson is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Next to hit, Mike Soroka. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. 2 out with the man at first. Ball 1. One and 2 now to the Braves pitcher.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Now a flare out toward right center. Calhoun coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he's safe.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Christian Pache stands in again as they're back to the top of the order. He jump-started the game with a leadoff home run. Here's the first pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 on its way to 2-2 now. Popped up. Smith has a play, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, and it's still 3-1.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, Seth Steele.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one's down to third, right to him, and he's retired here, 1 away. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next, here is Josh Van Meter, a hit in 2 tries so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me,
Now
he hasn't
batting,
walked anyone
catcher.
either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is
Kelly.
dirty today.
In now, Carson Kelly. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Taylor Clark will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Nick Ahmed will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. Drilled down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Albies stands at second with no outs. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Oh, look at him, man. He's out.
That ball almost got through the hole right there. Could have been a seeing eye single. Love the step in a dive to his left. That's actually a harder play. It's almost easier to go backhand when you're reacting at third base. Nice play right there. Nice angle to the baseball.
At the plate now, Austin Riley down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. From the belt, kicks and deals. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the move is Calhoun, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And tack on 1 more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. This is skied out toward right. Calhoun has a read on it. 2 gone. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks. Atlanta leads it now 4-1. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Nick Ahmed.
Third baseman, Nick Ahmed.
Now the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson picks it up, and a good throw gets him one gone. Next up, Josh Rojas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the AB now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Richard Rodriguez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Number 4.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First delivery to him, and that's on the outside corner for a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Perdomo, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's quickly 0-2. Arizona down to its last strike. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Well, a lot of people would never consider a reliever for the Cy Young Award. Hey, we can argue that point, but I know this for certain. He deserves a few votes. That's 55 saves on the year. And I'll tell you, he's a rare talent.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game.